Hi everybody, welcome to another short video, an unboxing of In the Name of Justice, the Battle of Lewes 1264 by White Dog Games. This is a game I hadn't planned to purchase, but Second Chance Games just announced their summer sale, and part of that was a list of games including this one, and it had a little bit of money off it, and it was a period that interested me, and I thought, why not? So I've jumped in, purchased the game. I've also purchased the canvas map, but that's on pre-order. I'm waiting for those to come over from the States, but I'm sure that will add another perspective to what I'm hoping will be quite an interesting game. So let's get into the box and see what we've got. Okay, so let's get the plastic sheeting off. Hopefully that will do the trick. And we can start to look at what we've got. So White Dog Games generally packaged up very similarly to Hollandspiel. So hopefully you can get a flavour of the usual lovely quality of the box. The artwork, very nice indeed. And on the reverse we can see there 1 to 2 players, 1 to 2 hours, good solitaire suitability and low complexity, so suits me fine. And game design was by Dale G. Gutt, and I've seen that Dale has been very supportive already on Board Game Geek with any questions asked, etc. So I'm sure he'll be keen to offer any support he can in that regard. So what is it all about? Well, the Battle of Lewes 1264 is all to do with King Henry III and Earl Simon de Montfort, part of what became the Barons' War. And I'm not going to read all of that box art out, but importantly we can see quality perhaps of what we're going to be looking at inside. Game phases, and the thing that probably was the thing that appealed to me was some of the game features. So some unusual things you don't always see in games, things like ward activations, slingers and archers, and some of the optional rules which I'd read about, and the chit pool system. I do really like chit pool systems in games. I think they add some good friction and give lots of options throughout the game. And components wise, again, the fact there's only 88 counters, reasonably small map size, and only 4 pages of rules, so in theory should be quite a straightforward game. So let's have a look inside. So yes, we can see just one sheet of counters, really nice counters. You can see there, let's just zoom that in so you get some real clarity. Lovely artwork, different factions, very nice. Again, we've got different very colourful period, you know, colourful uniforms, lots of heraldry. Yeah, it looks really nice. Obviously these must be their reduced sides. or actually this is their mainstream side, the other side was their reduced sides, but nice counters, usual good thickness. I'm sure they're going to be quite sturdy, they're not falling out easily. They might take a little bit of careful extracting, but very, very nice. In terms of the rules, okay, so they've literally been stapled here. It's two very thick sheets. From my point of view, there's not many rules. I probably would put these inside something like a Polly Pocket, but you know, there's not many rules there anyway. But again, what is there, nice clear fonts, and yeah, it is what it is, really. You know, designer's notes and optional rules make up the back page, so really it's probably 3 pages of rules. So again, interesting. We've got some extra cards in here. Ward leader setup, so where the troops will start the game, where they're deployed, some references if you want to do some more reading, so that's really interesting. Examples of play, so examples of combat, I like that. Again, that will help with the setup and playing the game. Terrain effects chart, again, looks nice and clear, concise, and play reference card, so all on one sheet. Lovely. Again, nicely set out, very clear, easy to read on the face of it. Looks really, really good. So final thing is the map. Say paper map, usual very thick cardstock, good quality paper, but I'm looking forward to getting the canvas map of this. So I'll set up the map and show you a little bit of that before I sign off. But on the face of it, yeah, it looks really interesting. So I just wanted to focus on the ward leader setup. I skimmed over this at the beginning of the video, but I just wanted to pick this out. It's something I saw mentioned on Board Game Geek. Really nice touch, because there's a little bit of controversy over where the battle was actually fought. The publisher, designer, has noted 3 options for initial setup, based on his own, the English heritage, and Carpenter's views on where the battle took place. And I think that's a really nice touch, because it also offers some variation to the setup of the game itself, whilst allowing you to also choose, if you have a preference, on your preferred setup based on your own research on where you think the battle took place. So I just want to highlight that. I think that's a really nice touch in a game, not seen that before. And as I say, he's also picked up on some of the reference work, research areas that we used for the game based on the Second Barons' War. So you can go off and do your own research and your own reading and draw your own conclusions before or after playing the game. So really nice touch. Well done to the designer. I think that's a really, really clever element. As I say, not seen that in games before. Okay, so hopefully you can just about see the map there. Again, a thing of beauty. Hex map, very, very clear. Hill gradients, as you can see in the top half of the map there. Looks very obvious where the rising ground is up to Offham Hill. You've got the town of Lewes at the bottom there, with the castle, St Pancras Priory on the left, and then some various marshland, streams, roads, etc. So looks really nice. Turn track on the right hand side. I'm just going to zoom in so you can see a little bit more of this close up. Let's put that in as closely as we can for you. So just so you can see some of the detail there. So these were the heights, as I say, really nicely done in terms of the variations in colours, so you can get a feel for where the high ground is. And then you've got the River Ouse, marshland around there, coming into Lewes itself and the castle fortifications. And then you've got various little buildings and streams and bridges, the priory, and then you've got marshland up there. It's a beautiful map. You can see there the colours are lovely, very crisp, very clear, and hopefully when the canvas map arrives I'll be able to show you that as well. But overall, yeah, it looks a real lovely looking game. Looking forward to getting on the table, giving it a playthrough. Hopefully it's one that I'll be able to do a little recording of, because it can be played solo and there's not many component parts. But that is a quick unboxing of In the Name of Justice, The Battle of Lewes 1264 by White Dog Games. Hope you've enjoyed the video and look forward to seeing you again soon.